Hello people, this is the Alphamax DX version of the Undeaddress, number 3 of the Dark Advent series, also known as Isis. This one is a very complicated set, and there's a lot of things to it, but there's not a lot that I can cover in a short amount of time. So this is probably going to be a very extraordinarily long video, or I might break it up in half and show you the rest later. You guys deserve to see everything that there is, but there are some things that I can't show you because I want to be a family-friendly channel. This one is made by Skytube, Alphamax by Skytube. They are known for making lewd figurines, and this one isn't really an exception. There are some very lewd parts in this one. I'm just going to not cover them, but I will point them out where they would be. There's a couple of obvious ones, and then there are some more not so obvious ones that we will show you later. Well, it won't show you because, like I said, I want this to be family friendly. So this one's actually designed with one of my favorite sculptors in this one. Usually he does the Azra series from the Megami device. I want to say that he did the Alphamax Guilty Princess line too. I might be wrong on that one. In fact, I'm pretty sure I am. I think that's someone else. Still, you will see some similarities between this one and Megami device here. There are already, with just her face, you can see that very similar and marked stern look that the ASRA girls, the Astra girls, have for Megami device. I'm going to go ahead and cover articulation on this one, and then we're going to go and show you what else is on this. So let's start with that. So as far as articulation goes, there's quite a lot going on. She does have a ball jointed head, and that is quite a lot of motion for that. Very reminiscent of the Megami device girls. This one, which is actually, it was glued on. I think I messed that up, so that's a good thing. This one is also pegged into the side of this back part, which, as you also may know, is very similar to the Megami device series. So too is this design, which is pegged in shoulder blades. These ones are one piece though, which I think is a little bit of an upgrade. If it's my opinion, I think that is a nicer design rather than having the shoulder blades that pull off. A ball joint plugs into that socket, as you see here. So the socket moves independently, and then of course you can move this arm here as far as that one will go. And they don't put too much emphasis on range of motion, but it is a realistic look. This one here is articulated as well. So you see on this peg, you can move that in and out. And of course that circle can go around this section here. So too can the arm articulate around that section. Just a single elbow joint gets you more than enough. And the very similar to most of the designs for that wrist, 2 pegs put together on a single point of rotation. So you can rotate at each end of the pegs and in the middle at the center of the 2 pieces put together. So you get that articulation. This one here is just freely spinning. It is just held in place by her hand. Moving on, of course, you have point of articulation inside. Internals here are very, very similar to Megami device. And then there is a very sophisticated setup inside here where you can move this one up and down and side to side here. This flap is actually articulated. It has 2 pins that slide onto here, and that is removable, and it is supposed to be removable, as you can replace this one with one that has a port on it. The port would be right here in the middle. There is a point of articulation on the side here, as you see, and internal to her thighs. Just a T-bar inside here, but that T-bar, as you can see in there, is articulated quite a lot. The underwear section here can move forward and back. That's just resting on a couple of pegs on the side of her body here. Yeah, I am covering her up. A port on the back to show where you can plug in a stand. Simple rotation here that moves just up and down. Like so. You can move it quite a bit. And you'd think that you'd be able to rotate this, but you cannot. They are solidly put together. That leads us to the knee. Double point of articulation at the knee. One at the top and one at the bottom. As you see here, she can move quite a lot there. Rotation at the ankle. That moves up and down like so. And I just bit my finger with that one, so be careful with that. It does bite. Another one of these captured just a little bangle. This does also rotate here. As you can hear, it is a little tight, so be careful with that. And her toe can move up and down. Very nice. Now, Isis here comes with a lot of accessories, and by a lot, I mean a lot. So she has a lot of hands here, as you see. Open hand here, a fist. There's a pointing hand, which I have on this one here. The Contemporary, another open hand here. A holding hand, which the Contemporary is also on her staff, which I will show more on later. More holding hands here, a little bit bigger. There is the I love you. There is the peace, and there is another holding hand, thumbs up hand here. I also have one of her thumbs up on her right now. There is also another chest. This one I believe is for another model kit. It is not naked. It is actually meant to be printed on, but it is not intended for this model kit. In addition to that, there is the other skirt. This one flaps up and is meant to be used with a port, so you can plug something into the front of that. One of the options is this guy here. This, as you see, can also be swapped out for the one on the staff here. Very similar design, and as you see, these are actually articulated. Pretty cool, and you can rotate him as you'd like. He does move on that dress there. You can also swap this out, like I said, onto that one there. She comes with extra chest accessories, 2 sets. Those are something I cannot show you. The little guy on the front of that skirt accessory also has this one here in a flesh tone, which I'm not sure why. But it also comes in a white tone. And again, I'm not sure why. I guess you could paint this one and not feel guilty about it. But you do get 3, so I'm not sure what's going on with the colors. But there it is. She also comes with a set of bare legs. And these also have the same articulation. So two joints in the knee. And the same style of peg that goes into the foot. And rotation at the bottom of the leg. So very, very similar there. And they are the same length as the ones you find here. And they're easily swappable. You just pull those ones out, put these ones in. She has multiple faces. So you get this angry one here. This one here with more of a smirk. This one here that has her tongue out. It does come with the tongue as well. You have to put that one together. This one here looking a little fretful, and one blank faceplate. Now that blank faceplate would take a lot of love, because it does come with quite a few eye sets, as you see here. That's the tongue sticking out I was mentioning before. There she is with that mouth open, a little bit shy. Lots and lots of different options here. Blushing, and etc., etc. Sweat drops, tears, lots and lots of stuff. Behind, There's a lot of accessories for her clothes to make them more colorful. And there's blue and green accessories there. I will put them on, but I want to paint that gold first before I get to that. So that will definitely happen in the future. Another set of accessories she has is hair. So as you see here, she has those horns. She also has folded downward horns, which are quite nice. They remind me of Monster Hunter. And a normal hairstyle piece here. So no horns on this one. I happen to like the tall one, so that's the one she's wearing right now. She also comes with the stand, but the stand is busy holding something at the moment. This also plugs into the stand, which gives her a nice look. And these are ball jointed little flames that plug along so that you can move them however you'd like here. And it is quite nice. You can turn them backwards, forwards, however you would wish to do so. And these two plug, like I said, into her back. And it's just a nice look, actually. This very nice, cool blue color. I think it actually appears more green in real life, but I am colorblind and I can't tell what green looks like anyway, so you would have to tell me if this looks green on camera. And the last accessory she comes with, like I said, she does have a stand that is busy carrying something, is her husband. And her husband, he seems to have gone away for a while, and poor soul, she doesn't let him go. So he is still here with us. And he is actually in his sarcophagus, but, you know, he is still alive. And I can actually show you that by tapping the top of his head with that wand. It turns red, as you see. Very cool glow effect. And that is activated by a magnet inside this. And it is also shut off by the same way. Really, really cool accessory there with very small batteries that it does not include, and I had to purchase because I didn't normally carry those. He has a transformation ability. I will show you that later, I promise. But this guy is quite something. He has articulated fingers. He folds up into a really nice tight design. Like I said, very cool fingers here. And he also has extra faceplates, so they did not even let him go down without a fight. Here are some of them. Let's see if I can get it to focus. There it is. This one's a smiling one. I get this one a little bit angrier. I get this one with his tongue out, a little lewd. And this one with his pursed lips, because of course, if you are undead, the first thing you're going to want to do is give your wife a kiss. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for this one. I'm going to show you some more later on. I will put her bare legs on to show you what that looks like, and we'll go over his articulation and his transformation later. I think this is a good stopping point, and there is one more accessory I wanted to show you. So we will go into that as we get back to it. So that is it for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy what you see. I know I'm alluding to a lot with what this thing comes with and what it can do. I'm sorry I can't show you everything. This is, like I'm saying, trying to be a family-friendly channel. So we will see you guys next time, or you'll see me, but more than likely you'll see my stuff. Bye-bye.